The Twister at Six Flags Great Adventure was a thrilling top-spin flat ride introduced in the late 1990s. Designed to captivate guests with its unique flipping and spinning motion, manufactured by HUSS Rides, the Twister was part of Six Flags' expansion strategy during a period when flat rides were in demand for their compact yet thrilling qualities. The Twister served as a key addition to the park's unique lineup, capturing the attention of thrill seekers and becoming a beloved attraction for its high-energy inversions and interactive nature. However, like many flat rides from this era, the Twister eventually met its end, but not before leaving a memorable mark on Six Flags Great Adventure and its fans. Top spin rides, including the Twister, represented a trend in the late 1980s and the 1990s to design flat rides that provided the thrill of inversions without the size and complexity of large roller coasters. HUSS Rides, which specialize in innovative thrill rides, introduced the top spin model as a compact portable solution that could fit in smaller spaces within amusement parks while still delivering intense flipping motions and unpredictable sensations. The top spin quickly became popular with park operators who wanted to diversify their attraction offerings without extensive land usage. In the late 90s, Six Flags Great Adventure had a huge problem. Although it was a huge theme park, the second largest theme park in the world to be exact, Great Adventure had an issue with lines. Six Flags had enough and declared on what would be known as the War on Lines.
Six Flags Great Adventure declares war on lines, with 25 new rides that mark the emergence of a super park. This is what 25 new rides look like, feel like, sound like. We see a greater Six Flags Great Adventure. Now, a super park.
Save $10 on Six Flags adult admission with a coupon from participating Pathmark stores.
To initiate the declaration on the War on Lines, Six Flags Great Adventure launched the biggest expansion in park history at the time, with an investment of $42 million. This investment was meant to add more shows, attractions, coasters, and overall offerings to parkgoers. Headlining this initiative was Medusa, the world's first non-inverted floorless roller coaster that would be manufactured by B&M. Following the headliner of Medusa, the park would also introduce Roadrunner Railway and the longest trains on a roller coaster that I have personally ever seen in my life, that being Harley Quinn Crazy Train, but when it opened in 1999, it was known as Blackbeard's Lost Treasure Train. Included in the $42 million expansion, Six Flags Great Adventure would also add several new rides to the Bugs Bunny Land and a 6-acre family section near Skull Mountain. But in the back burner of rides added during this expansion, to help fight the 1999 initiative of the War on Lines, was the HUSS Top Spin Flat Ride, called the Twister.
This goes to 11. This here.
Located in the boardwalk section of the park, the Twister at Six Flags Great Adventure was one of the rides positioned to offer a thrilling, immersive experience that was accessible for guests who might find larger coasters too intimidating but still craved excitement. The Twister was given an intentional rustic appearance, making it look somewhat as if it were a ride made up of old and outdated machinery. As a top spin ride, the Twister operated by suspending riders in 2 rows, with each row facing outward from a large rotating gondola. The gondola was connected to 2 large arms, flipping riders upside down and creating a sensation of free falling. The gondola could rotate independently, allowing for varied ride patterns that range from gentle swinging to rapid inversions. Riders would experience multiple flips, both forwards and backwards, along with dynamic pauses that increase suspense. One of the distinctive features of the Twister was its ability to vary the ride sequence, offering guests an unpredictable experience each time. Some ride cycles focus on intense rapid inversions, while others incorporated more prolonged pauses or different rotation speeds. The variability made the Twister appealing to repeat riders, as the ride could feel different depending on the operator's choice of programming. The Twister also offered a huge visual spectacle for onlookers, who could watch friends, family members, and other park guests' fearful faces and reactions while they were being flipped and suspended mid-air, which added to the ride's popularity as a viewing experience. Six Flags Great Adventure placed the Twister in a prominent area within the park, strategically positioning it near other high-traffic attractions. The location gave the Twister a significant advantage, as it could easily attract guests who were moving between larger rides or taking a break from roller coasters. Its visual appeal and loud sound effects added to the presence within the park, drawing attention to its unique structure and motion. It often featured dynamic lighting, which made the ride especially appealing at night, when flashing lights would highlight the spinning and flipping action. The ride's theme didn't adhere to any specific intellectual property, allowing it to stand on its own as a general thrill attraction, although the color and rustic touch of the Twister didn't necessarily fit the boardwalk area or its theming. After 8 years of operation, the Twister finally got a sign for the ride, where prior to that, locals may have known the name of the ride, but distant travelers wouldn't have known it was called the Twister. During its early years, the Twister was immensely popular, attracting guests of all ages and fitting a niche in the park's lineup. Aforementioned, it was a ride that appealed to those who may not have been ready for roller coasters but still wanted an intense, adrenaline-filled experience. It became a staple for families, young adults, and group of friends looking for a unique thrill that was shorter and less intense than a full-size roller coaster, but still exhilarating. As with many HUSS topspin rides, the Twister faced several mechanical and operational challenges over the years. Topspin rides are known for their complex hydraulics and intricate moving parts, which require regular maintenance to function smoothly and safely. The hydraulic systems that powered the Twister's flipping arms were susceptible to wear and tear, demanding constant attention from the park's maintenance team to ensure the ride could operate reliably. As the 2000s progressed, Six Flags Great Adventure introduced several new attractions, including cutting-edge roller coasters and modern thrill rides of the likes of King Ka and El Toro. These new attractions began to overshadow the Twister as the park continued to innovate and offer even more extreme experiences. Visitor preferences shifted towards these newer attractions, rightfully so, which offered higher speeds and greater heights and appealed to thrill seekers. As a result, the Twister saw a decline in ridership, with guests often opting for the park's more recent additions. The wear and tear on the Twister, combined with the high cost of maintaining its aging hydraulic system, eventually led Six Flags to consider replacing it. The park evaluated its ride lineup and began phasing out certain flat rides that required intensive upkeep, redirecting resources toward newer attractions with lower maintenance demands and higher guest interest. The Twister continued to operate, where even I got a chance to see it for myself in person in 2021. But as guest numbers for this ride dwindled, Six Flags made the decision to retire the ride, along with King Ka, the Parachutes, Green Lantern, and Zumanjaro Drop of Doom, to make room for other future developments. Longtime visitors who had fond memories of the Twister expressed nostalgia, while newer guests saw it as a natural evolution as the park adapted to changing interests. The Twister is remembered fondly by Six Flags enthusiasts and park historians as an attraction that embodied the thrill-focused philosophy of Six Flags in the late 1990s that helped fight on the war on lines during this time. The combination of dynamic motion with the psychological thrill that kept guests coming back for more. As a HUSS topspin ride, it brought a level of intensity and unpredictability that was unique at the time, allowing riders to experience flipping and weightlessness in a compact, approachable format. Although the Twister has now been retired, it remains a beloved piece of Six Flags Great Adventure's history, remembered for its thrilling flips, unpredictability, and even the joy it brought to countless visitors. In many ways, its legacy lives on as an example of how thrilling, interactive flat rides can make a significant impact in theme parks and resonate with guests even after they are gone. Thank you all so much for watching this mini documentary as we uncovered the history of the Twister at Six Flags Great Adventure. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe to my next video and or adventure. Take care, be well, and have a thrilling day.